In this video lesson, we are going to develop a Java application, and with the help of JDBC, we shall connect our application with the backend, that is MySQL database. So first of all, let us create a MySQL database. So we are starting the MySQL. Password is student. Okay, now first thing is we want to see how many databases are present. Okay, now we wish to create a new database, and name of the database we are assigning is, suppose it is 12th IP. As the database has been created, now next command we have to use is use the database that we have created. Use XIIP. Okay, database changed. Now the database is empty. First thing we have to create is, we want to create a table. Suppose the name of the table we wish to create is student. Create table student, and its attributes are, suppose we want to have roll number, data type is int, not null condition, and we want to make it as a primary key. The second field we want to assign is, suppose name, and data type is varchar, and its width we are specifying is, suppose 25 characters. Then suppose we want to store the marks of maths, and it is small int we are taking, or int we can take. Then we have maths, then suppose we have eng English, and again the data type is small int, and finally we have IP, and the data type is small int. Okay, if everything is correct, then this table should be created. Okay, now the table has been created. As the table is empty, now we want to insert some records into the table. So we are applying the insert into command. Insert into name of the table we created is student. So insert into student, then values. Okay, suppose we are starting with the roll number, and roll number is 1. Name is, suppose, Rohit Sharma, and the marks obtained in 3 subjects are as 89. Okay, at this moment we are assuming that the student has the knowledge of creating the databases, creating the tables, inserting the records into the table, etc. So we are inserting one more record. Roll number is 2, and name is Raman, suppose Raman Kumar, and marks are accordingly changed, 70 and suppose 74. Something wrong. Insert into, okay, roll number is 2, and we wish to insert one more record. Roll number is 3, and suppose the name of the student is Bhanuj Chauhan, and the marks obtained are 90, 70 and 74. Okay, now as we have created the database with the name 12th IP and a table with the name student, and we have inserted, how many records are inserted? 3 records are inserted. We can check how many records are selected. Select star from student student. So 3 records have been inserted. Okay, now next thing we wish to do is design a Java GUI application. So let us design the interface. So file, we want to start a new project, file, and new project, Java application, and finish. Okay, and in the source package we want to add JFrame form and finish. Okay, now the JFrame form has been created. Now next thing is, what we wish to do is we have to take a swing control, that is JTable swing control. Put an instance of the control in the given JFrame form. So JFrame form. Okay, now right click the JTable and click on the table contents. Table contents, right? Now we have three tabs here: table model, then columns and rows. Click the columns option and give the title of the columns. First column, what title we wish to have for the first column. So we want to assign it roll number. Okay, then we have name, and third column we want to have is maths or mathematics. Fourth column is English, and we want to insert one more column, and the column is informatics practices. Okay, 5 columns have been created in the given table. Okay, next thing we have to do is click on the rows option and let the default number of rows will be is 10, and click the close option. So here what we have set is, we have set the 5 columns and the title of each column according to the table structure that we have created in the given database, and we have set total number of rows count equals to 10. We may alter it as required. Okay, click on the close option. Now put an instance of the JRadio button in our application. Okay, so we are putting it here, and informatics practices IP, right? And simply we want to change the text of the J button control, then show records. Okay, now next thing we have to do is we have to import the library that is required to connect your GUI application with the backend databases. So click on the source tab, and here write the appropriate codes for that. So first thing we are writing is import javax dot swing dot table dot star, and the next thing is import java dot SQL dot star, and finally import javax dot swing javax dot swing dot J option pane. About the J option pane, we have discussed it in the previous video lessons. Okay, now on the that is events action performed event of the given JRadio button, I have designed some code, and option pane. Okay, I have designed some code, and the code is written, and see first thing we have declared here is default table model, and accordingly certain properties are set. Actually, get with the help of this get model of the method of the JTable, we are getting that what type of model settings have been done in the table properties. Okay, next we have declared a string variable. Name of the variable is query, and here we have written select star from student. Actually, we want to extract all the records from the given table, that is name of the table is student, and try. Then we have class.forName. Here we have written com.mysql.jdbc.driver then .new instance. We want to create a new instance of the class. Okay, next we wish to create an object of the class connection, and here we have to specify that we have written connection con equals to connection driver manager dot get connection, and here we have specified JDBC colon MySQL slash localhost colon 306 slash 12th IP. So this is the syntax to create a connection. Basically, here this is the reference of the local machine, as our database is in the local machine, and this is the port number for MySQL queries. And under the local machine we have a database. Name of the database we have created is 12th IP x triple IP, and the username is root, and the password we have assigned in our example is student. So this is the syntax how we create a connection. So connection equals to connection con equals to connection, then driver manager dot get connection, and we have to specify within these double quotes JDBC colon MySQL colon 2 times slash localhost colon 3306 slash the name of the database that we have created in the backend, and the root username as well as the password for the database. Okay, if it has been created. Okay, next thing is we want to create a statement, and the syntax for that is statement stmt equal to con dot create statement. Then result set rs equals to stmt dot execute query. With the help of this execute query method of the statement class, we have to execute a query that has been put in the string query. So in the query we have written here select star from student, so it will be executed. After establishing the connection, then it will be executed, select star from student. And after executing this query, certain records, if records are present, then they will be selected, and those records will be said to be the part of the record set. Actually, record set is what? It is the set of records which has been fetched after execution of the given query. Okay, next thing we have written here is while now at this moment we don't know how many records are there in the table, or in the or we can say how many records have been returned by executing the given query. We are not sure. It may be 5, it may be 10, it may be 1000 or something else, right? So for that purpose what we have done is from the record set rs, this result set rs, what we have to do is we have to fetch individual records, individual fields. So we have written the condition here while rs.next. Then first thing is int roll number. We have declared a roll number rno variable, and rs.getInt. I have written here getInt. Why getInt? Because the roll number of the student, or we can say when we created the student table, at that time we specified the roll number, that roll number of the student to be of data type integer or small int. That's why we are writing here getInt. If it is a string, then we have to write getString. If it is a float value, then we have to write rs.getFloat, and accordingly. Means here we have to match the sequence with the as per the structure of the given table. So after extracting all these values, now we want to add a new record, add a new row in the given table. So we have written here model.addRow, new object, and these values are to be added in the given row. So it will, with the help of this while loop, what it shall do is it shall extract first record, then it will extract individual fields of the first record, then it will put it in the first row of the JTable control that we have put in the JFrame form, and the second record, then third record, and so on. And if some errors are there, then accordingly some exceptions will be generated. Okay, now let us execute, let us run this program. What happens? See, now we see we are again reminding that we have a table, select star from student. So how many records are there? 3 records are there. Roll number 1, Rohit Sharma, maths, marks of different subjects are put here, 50, 74, 89. Then roll number 2, Raman Kumar, and so on. 3 records are there. So if we run this application, so let us see what's there. So we are running this application. Okay, new JFrame form, and let us see what happens. Okay, now we have roll number, name, mathematics, English, and IP, informatics, practices. Right now it's empty. If I click this show results option, it's showing me that com.mysql.jdbc.driver. Actually we have to set some other options also. What you do is you select the current project, click on the properties option, properties, and here project properties are displayed. Click on the libraries category, and after clicking the libraries category, what you do is you add a library. Add library. Certain files are to be included, and MySQL JDBC driver. So this library needs to be included so as to execute your application successfully. So click on this option and add library, and click on the OK option, saving project options, and OK. Now if we run this project again and we click on the show records option, we find that for 3 records which we had entered in the database specified, they are fetched and they are displayed in the given JTable field. Okay, now open the MySQL command prompt. Let us try to add one more record. Insert into student, values, suppose roll number is 4, and name of the student is Kavita Sharma, suppose, and marks are 98 and 88 and suppose 77. And let us insert one more record. Roll number is 5, and name of the student is Sandeep Kumar, marks are 55, 66 and 77, suppose. Right? Means 2 more records have been added with the insert command into the given table, that is student table. If we apply the select star from command, we find that there are total 5 rows in the set. Okay, if we rerun this application, that is means if we click on the show results option, what it shall do is, just see the difference here, see the effect, all the records are fetched. So this is a basic example how we can connect our Java GUI application with the backend database and how we can fetch the records. So in the next video, next video lessons we shall discuss about how to insert new records from the front end how to update an existing record from the front end, and how to delete some records depending upon the criteria from the front end. Hope this video lesson helps the students in connecting their Java application with the backend databases.